So at the moment we're in Snowdonia National Park, or part of, and we're looking at a group of wild ponies that we've been called out to here regarding some health issues that some of them are having. So we've got various issues with teeth going on by the looks of things. Obviously nobody's really managing these ponies at the moment, so they are going to start to struggle with various issues as time goes on. We've had a very lame foal here, which luckily with the use of the drone we've actually managed to find him today, and he's looking quite a bit better, so that's been really helpful to be able to get a bit of a lay of the land and see where all the ponies are. Unfortunately, amongst the group, the majority of them seem to be stallions, which obviously is a problem because we're going to be having a lot of breeding and a lot of foals coming through. So we're just getting an idea of numbers, and then the plan moving forward will be to try and put in some sort of management strategy just to see if there's a way of dealing with them when problems arise, so that we're able to actually sort the ponies out before things get any worse. So we've had quite a few problems finding the ponies in this location. It's a huge area, as you can probably see behind me, and the ponies have access to nearly all of it. So we literally walked for a good sort of 3 or 4 hours on the last visit and didn't actually find the majority of the ponies at that point. We certainly didn't find the ones that we wanted to find. So using technology such as the drone like we have done today has been massively helpful. The drone has been completely invaluable actually over the last couple of days. It's really meant that we've been able to map out the area, see where the fencing is and where the ponies can and can't get to. It's also helped us map out the roads that we're able to use with the vehicles so that we can get a better look from each angle. If you try to walk this and look for them, it's virtually impossible because there's lots of dips up and down, and it becomes really, really difficult to actually work out where the ponies are. Thankfully, SCIB actually donated the money for us to buy a drone, and these sort of occasions are exactly what we're using it for, and it's been massively helpful on this occasion. Stallion, yeah. They are sort of a wild herd, but they were put out here initially by somebody that owned them, so they're not essentially completely wild ponies. And the problem is because they haven't got an area as in that they would have completely in the wild, there is going to be problems that we might actually be able to help with before things get worse. The other issue that we have is, unfortunately, we do find with these sort of the commons and areas where there's a big area where the ponies can get to, people start to dump unwanted ponies out here as well. So I think we definitely know amongst these there is a gelding, which obviously can't have come from the herd itself, so it suggests that people are actually just putting ponies out here with them as well, which that could become a problem if we start getting more and more out here. I think in terms of the problems moving forward, because nobody's particularly managing them and we've got inbreeding going on, basically they're just breeding indiscriminately with each other, it's going to be breeding in problems within the herds themselves. Obviously the vast area and the fact that they're not really fenced in anywhere really, they have got a huge area to roam around, makes it very difficult for vehicular access. If we need to take anything away on a trailer, we're going to have to try and look at places that we can round them into and maybe pen them, which again in this sort of area is going to be quite tricky. It may be that we need to use a dart gun on some of them if it comes to that. So it's a big task with these sort of ponies because it's not like a normal job where we've got somewhere safe to round them up into.